So what's up, everybody? We're back with the vh45de. It's pretty much assembled in the car. I'm having a problem with the brake booster fitting with the head and the valve cover. We're working on that. Right now I'm just kind of assembling things. I need to get the fuel rail hooked up. I need to get some of this AC stuff figured out, or the heater. I need to get the fuel lines figured out a little bit and then start hooking up the wiring harness, putting the fans in. But pretty easy. I want this car done by this weekend, hopefully, to at least start. I gotta get the headers on. I gotta run the battery relocation kit to the trunk. But without further ado, I'm gonna put y'all on a stand and I'm kind of gonna just time lapse everything, I guess. Yeah, I'll see y'all after the time lapse. So, after that time lapse yesterday, I did a lot to this car. I've got this valve cover on with the booster back in. I essentially had to take the booster out, put the valve cover on, kind of tap the booster a little bit and put it back on. Most of the lines are ran and done, plugged up. It looks like a mess, but it's cleaned up. The headers are both bolted on now, which is an absolute pain in the ass. I still got to tighten like 2 on this side, but they're easy. Right now I'm working on running a fuel line from there to the filter, or actually from there to the return, and then from there to here, which isn't that bad. And then I got the alternator on. Some of the wiring's been figured out. I think I can just take these 2 hots, extend them, put them on here, take the main battery power to here, and then starter wire to there. Everything should work on that end. So I think we should go over where we got to yesterday. I know I showed y'all the video we were testing for fuel pressure, which we did end up getting. There's something with like the KA not being in there and the KA ECU that the fuel pump's not wanting to come on. We have power at the relay, but the relay is just not coming on with the key. We figured out, you know, we got to take power from here to the alternator or straight to the battery, one of the two, which I think I'm going to end up putting the battery over here in this corner. Nothing's going to be here now. It'd be easier to leave the battery in the front of the car versus the trunk of the car. I wanted it in the trunk, but you know, if it's in the front, that's just easier. I figured out how to get the starter solenoid to just work, so you can turn key to start the car instead of a push button like it was in the other car. Just kind of cleaning up some of the wiring. Like, it's a rat's nest right here. It needs to be cleaned up so it'll look a lot better. The intake's on, like all that stuff's on now for good, so we're getting there. This car should start up pretty soon. I'm hoping to have it done in the next 2 days, which to y'all, my videos are shot over days at a time. So, but essentially that's where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on running some of these wires around today, straight to the battery. I'm gonna bring the AC condenser out. That's going into the gold big turbo K24 car. I'm gonna keep AC in that car, not in this one. I can't have AC with a VH41. So that's just where we're at. It looks so mean. Like, the engine's so big, like it sticks out pretty far. I'm definitely gonna have to have a custom hood made, so, but I'm gonna get working on those wires. So now the wiring's cleaned up. We've got this ran up to here, this wire going down, which is for the fan relay, and gives this power. The starter wires ran, the signal wires ran. The starter wires got to be cut and pulled up, put on there as well, and then a battery cable from there to wherever the battery goes. It didn't fit right here. Like, I don't feel like the hood's gonna shut, so I don't really want to put it here. I guess as easy as it would be, it's not gonna shut correctly, so I'm not gonna put it there. I guess I'm just gonna relocate it to the trunk. But I cleaned up a lot of this, re-zip tied some things so they didn't look as trashy. It's all taped up now. So I also got some vacuum plugs. I'm redoing these. You can see how like cracked and brittle they are. So I'm gonna replace the plugs and stuff like that. We should be able to fire this up very soon. I want to drain the oil and see what it looks like because it rained while this was in the car. So I want to make sure that no water got in the engine or anything. So I've jerry-rigged everything. Plugs are in. The fuel lines ran. All the coil packs are plugged in. I got this jerry-rigged to have power for the starter. We're gonna see kind of what it does. The battery charger took a shit. It's not wanting to charge anymore. The VH did turn over. Hopefully I got that on film. I'm pretty much tired out. I got like 2 more days to get this car to start. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hopefully in the next video we can get this bitch to fire up. It's been a process, honestly. This video, make sure to like it, comment down below what you think about the build in general, what you think about a VH, and then last but not least, make sure to subscribe with that notification bell at the bottom, and I'll see you in the next one.